dudes will be getting aired out. You know, message her on Monday. She ain't messaging back till Wednesday. It's obvious where the case is going.
Yeah.
But then no, he still take her on a date. She already told you what the situation is.
Yeah.
And that leads me to a point. You got other dudes, when a woman responds in that way, oh, let me outbid the next guy. Let me pay the price. I'm gonna outprice the other guy just to make sure that she likes me. Let me manipulate her. Because we talk about female manipulation. But then guys be like, oh, let me deceive her into liking me by me outpricing the other guy. I'm gonna be the highest bidder. Listen,
how long can you
she's
keep that
on
up
lease with the option to buy. But can you really buy a bee like that? Welcome to the S.Banks&JD Network podcast. I'm your host today, and I'm joined with my co-host,
JD Network.
And we got two great videos for you that we're going to be reacting to. You've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title. Now, the question is this: who should pay on dates? Now, that's up in the air. Many women will say the man should pay. Women want equality. So what's wrong with 50-50? What's wrong with the women paying for the date? What's your thoughts on who should pay?
Okay. I sway a little bit here and there.
In what way?
If it's like a first date.
Okay.
And you're on a date with a man, it's your first date, and the bill comes, who's paying for that bill? On the first date, I would say you should go 50-50.
So you're saying first dates, you don't know the person, you've met them from wherever, you're saying that it should be 50-50. And where do you base that idea from?
You're both meeting each other.
So you're on neutral ground?
Yeah. You don't know each other, you're getting to know each other.
Yeah.
In that situation, well, you don't know each other's finances or whatever.
But it's not, okay, let's not talk about finances. Let's just talk about who should pay what, right? When you get to the finances part, that's going to be more from the perspective of you're a couple or you've been dating a little while and I know about you, you know about me. That's when the finances plays this role. But off the jump, I see you, I meet you in Asda. Okay, you like the look of me, I like the look of you. We exchange numbers. I obviously the guy is going to be like, yo, what's up? Like, let's go on a date. All right, cool. We arrange a date. So your thoughts is, because I don't know you like that, you don't know me like that, you're saying that we should kind of go 50-50. But where I'm at with it is, I hear you. I don't disagree with you.
What I would say, just quickly, if the guy offers to pay for everything,
yes,
I wouldn't turn it down.
You're damn right you wouldn't. Because if you didn't, then
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
But I just think you should pay 50-50.
But where I think you're going with it is you're basing your answer by saying 50-50 because women today like to play games. They like to use men for free dates, for his resources, and whatever she can get out of him without giving it anything
in
to
return.
him.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm kind of thinking that's your standpoint on that.
It is my standpoint.
So if we go back to how it worked traditionally, the men would pay.
Yeah, I know.
So I'll say this. One of my notes is this, right? Who should pay on dates? Men or women? Or should a man pay? Or should a woman pay? Or should they go 50-50? Now, again, we have two clips for you today. I'm going to play the first one, and then we're going to talk about it. We'll have that conversation, and then I'm going to play the second clip for you, and then we'll go from there. So without further delay, let me play that first clip, and then we're going to come back.
I'm going to take a second to go ahead and talk about something that just happened to me because literally I fucking cannot. Let me put my shades on to try to hide the disdain. I went out out on a casual little, like, get to meet and greet with this dude who we have both canceled on each other multiple times. We go to, like, a local little bar thing, and, you know, he orders 2 drinks, I order 1. He's like, let's go eat. I'm like, sounds great. Like, cool, we'll go eat. I asked for the checks, and he's like, yeah, the checks. And I'm like, okay. He proceeds to pay with his bill in cash, and I pay mine, you know, with my card. We walk out, and this man, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, no, not for me. The fuck I look like? You got me fucked up. This man then proceeds to call me on my way home as I'm complaining to my homegirl about what a fucking horrible idea this was. And he's like, what was it? And I was like, bro, you know, it's the checks things. And he's like, well, I don't owe you anything. And like, this is not how I wanted to meet. Excuse me?
All right. That's the end of that clip.
Mm-hmm.
She had a lot to say.
She did.
I hear her, but I also see where the guy was coming from as well. It kind of segues off the point you made, whereas I don't know you like that. But in their situation, I kind of knew you well enough where we flaked on each other a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, that suggests to me that he wasn't taking her seriously. She wasn't taking him seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is this. From a face value perspective, she wasn't a bad looking woman. So I'm assuming that she has the pull and the command to get options of men.
Yeah.
And the guy must have been at a certain standard. Don't get me wrong. Some may disagree. If you think she was a hot chick, then put in the comments. If you think she was average, put in the comments. Let us know what you think. But I'm going to say from face value, she wasn't an ugly girl. So she can pull certain kinds of men. But the dude she was hollering at or was hollering at her wasn't taking her seriously. You both flaked on each other. So then he was kind of letting her know, like, yo, this is what's what. But what's your thoughts on the video? Tell us what you think. What was one of the points that you had?
It was kind of similar to what you already said, but I put in my notes, they both flaked on each other multiple times. Usually, if a female cancels on you more than once, so she flaked on you more than once, say the first time she flaked, but maybe she had a genuine reason why she couldn't make it. But when you keep flaking over and over again,
then there's a problem.
Red flag. I need the
red flag, but the signs of interest.
Yeah, exactly. She is not really into him like that.
Yeah. Because
if she was into him, she'll go meet him straight away. She won't play games. Oh, no, I'm not coming. Next minute, yeah, I'm coming. I'm not coming.
But there's a flip side to that coin because he wasn't into her neither.
Exactly.
So if a man's not really running down a chick, then this means he has options. He might not have as much options as the woman, but nonetheless, he has options.
So if that's the case and the guy has options, if he says, let's go on a date and she's flaking, what does that mean?
She flaked on him for a better deal or a better option that night.
Or she's not that into him.
Exactly. That's what it was.
Yeah.
There's a few points I want to touch on as far as later on in the podcast where if a woman is not, if she gives you all the signs that she's not into you, then you pursue. And then you don't get the outcome that you want. And the outcome, I'm assuming, is smashing. And if you don't get the outcome, why are you moaning? She gave you all the signs off the bat, off the rip. You knew what it was, but you chose to pursue. And then when you didn't get what you wanted, so I'm saying about these women. I've heard that so many times.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I'll say this, like, I think men should pay on the first dates. Dudes is probably thinking, and let me explain that a little bit. Now, men should pay on the dates. Men should pay in relationships because you pay the cost to be the boss. Let me say that first of all. And you alleviate all the problems that come with women. And dudes always think, oh, I've got to out nice the other guy and give all these extravagant dates and yada yada yada. how about you stay within your budget, stay within your price range? So if you're really trying to get if you're really trying to get to know a woman, you link up. Why are you taking her to a club? Why are you taking her to all Hakkasan and all these places that are expensive? The music's too loud. I can't get to know her. She would have given you off the rip when you're talking to her, text messaging and calling. She would have given you where her interest is at. So you could kind of be like, you could decipher and say, you know what, this woman ain't serious. She's not responding to me in a timely manner. This is where she's at. So for me, if you lead in the driving position, as in I've got money, women are thinking, do you know what? As the man, her software is saying, I want a man that can provide security. So then it alleviates the problems that women come with. If you understand females, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you're going to say, oh, he's simping and he's paying up. But I'll say this. If you're dating a woman, or if you're dating women or trying to, and you can't afford the dates, then you really should be working on your grind. I'll dive a little bit more into some of my points as far as, giving some free game during this podcast. Tell us what you think,
Well, when it comes to relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to... In general, women want the guy to pay. The man's usually the provider.
Yeah.
And the woman is the nurturer. So I get it. I know when I first said to go halves, I'm more thinking of the modern woman and the modern man. It's not how it was back in the day. The men paid.
Things have changed, yeah.
Things have definitely changed. So that's my sort of reason why I said go halves on the first date. Kind of check each other out.
Yeah.
See where you are at, sort of thing. The dates after, I guess the man can pay in that situation.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my view on it. But I would say, for the most part, I believe the man should pay. And what you
let me where's the record thing? I need to find it. Let me stop you. The man should pay, but people are gonna say you're a gold digger. Because the man should pay. It's gonna say it's times have changed. Why should the man pay? You women want equality. Why should we pay? Shouldn't we at least go 50-50? What do you have to say about that?
Should we go 50-50? Women, well, I guess women that want equality, oh, I can do it too. I can do it like the man.
They say, I want this, I want that. And they say in theory what they want. But in practicality, listen, you ain't getting her out of them drawers.
No. So
I'm just saying.
That's kind of like what I was going to say next in my notes.
Then clarify.
I was just going to say, like, for some women, not all, but if a man doesn't pay the check, it's like an automatic hell no. It's like, not just like the girl in the in the clip. If the guy's prime directive is a smash at the end of it,
all men's prime directive is a smash.
Then you not paying the full price, or you not paying for the date,
conveys
equals basically, if you had coochie on your mind for that night, you may as well just forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it. It's a thing of the past now.
So it goes back to my point when I said that you make your life easier.
Yeah. So, just like I was bringing it back to you and what you said, you definitely, from the guy's standpoint, he's trying to smash at the end of that date.
Yeah.
So if that's your intentions, then I would say pay for the date. Because if you don't pay for the date, the woman goes into what the girl did in the clip. Is that what you mean?
Because it's about understanding hypergamy and understanding female nature.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't understand that. And by them spending, for example, £50 on a date, they're like, okay, you spend £50 on a date. The woman flakes on you. Oh my God. So I'm saying about these girls, if you're complaining about £50, you really need to reevaluate your life. Because I'm sure she gave you the signs. And don't get me wrong, you got those females where they're real good. They run game on man. But if that's the situation, you need to level yourself up and say, you know what? let me do what I need to do and get some money. And at the same time, I'm not saying get money so you can pay more.
No.
I'm saying get money so you're in a better position and you're not complaining about that £50. As far as dating women, screen vet. If she's flaking on you, if she's giving you one-worded answers, if she's not responding in a timely manner, you just know. But a lot of men are just worried, oh, what color panties does she have on? What bra size is she? And they're just bypassing all the signs. They're breaking all rules and regulations.
Definitely.
It is what it is. But I just say to guys, if your budget is low, I understand as men, you know, you got to get one off, you got to do your thing. But I would say stay within your price budget. Maybe be creative. And if you're trying to get to know this woman on kind of vet her, screen her, see where she's at with you. Keep the cost low. Go somewhere, I don't know, like a coffee shop or something. Go somewhere that's simple. If she's like, nah, take me to here, take me to there, then you kind of know where it is. So that's just kind of where I'm at with it as well. But what else do you want to add?
I just wanted to go back to the point of the guy paying, and most women want the guy to pay. And if the guy, if his intentions is to get some coochie that night, then he should pay. He should pay the bill, because if you don't pay the bill, I can assure you that the door is closed.
Women are like an obstacle course.
They are.
And by you not paying, you're just putting one extra obstacle in your way.
Yes.
Let me just highlight that.
So when I say the door is closed, I mean the kitty cat is closed. It's that those legs are well and truly closed. Yeah. It ain't happening. The coochie juices, it's dried up like the Savannah Desert?
The Sahara. Yeah, the Sahara Desert.
Because she didn't pay. So in regards to the girl in the clip, even though they was kind of going back and forth and flaking on each other, her view is, you didn't pay for the day, I ain't giving you anything.
But also touching on the clip as well, right? The entitlement was crazy.
Yeah.
She was peed off because he didn't pay. That was very... And it's like, really? You have so much entitlement that you believe a man has to pay just because he asked you out. If you like him, he likes you, he doesn't necessarily have to pay. I can give you the free game and I can say, as a man, you should pay, you should do X, Y, Z. But on the flip side of that coin, there's many women that play these silly little games, manipulate men to get free breakfast, free lunch and free dinner, or free drinks. And their aim is to get free attention and give nothing in return. Yep. So there is that gray area. And many men are saying, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to play these little games with you. Women trying to play them little coochie games. F that. You see what I'm saying? So for me, her whole entitlement, like, oh, I spoke to my girlfriend and let me put my glasses on. I understand you got the shades.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that, really?
She spoke to her single friend.
Yeah. Single women keep women single.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying that she had a problem that she had to pay, but then women are screaming, I want equality. Don't objectify me, but then you're dressing all skimpy. You're showing me flesh. You're showing me meat. How am I supposed to react?
A lot of the time, women don't know whether they're coming or going. Sometimes you don't know whether you're coming or going. Which one is it? Which one do you want?
Yeah,
they can't make a decision.
The entitlement was crazy.
It was funny in some senses. At the same time, it's like, wow, she's being serious.
Because some guys, they're not as clued up. They're not on that stage. For me, you do have to soil your royal oats, and that helps you to understand female nature. Because some dudes, you can tell it's their rodeo. It's their first rodeo. And I could say to the dude, pay for the dates, man. Or do this or whatever. Keep the cost minimal. Oh, you're a simp, man. Oh, you're this, you're that, man. Blood, you just don't get it. Because that method ain't been helping you. You're not winning via that method. So you may as well just try something different. I'll just say, screen the girl. Don't let her gas you up. If you're saying, let's go here. I'm trying to be creative with you. Or whatever, and I'm not talking some soppy rubbish, right? I'm just saying, let's meet somewhere where we can get to know each other. Dudes will be getting aired out. You know, message her on Monday. She ain't messaging back till Wednesday. It's obvious where the case is going.
Yeah.
But then no, he still take her on a date. She already told you what the situation is.
Yeah.
And that leads me to a point. You got other dudes, when a woman responds in that way, oh, let me outbid the next guy. Let me pay the price. I'm gonna outprice the other guy just to make sure that she likes me. Let me manipulate her. Because we talk about female manipulation. But then guys be like, oh, let me deceive her into liking me by me outpricing the other guy. I'm gonna be the highest bidder. Listen,
how long can you
she's
keep that
on
up
lease with the option to buy. But can you really buy a bee like that?
No, that's why I said, how long is that going to last for? You can try and win her over with your cash, but how much cash do you really have? And why would you outbid? Well, I don't know. Maybe to them they think she's worth.
No,
she's
nobody's
worth
that. No. But yeah,
this is a wild guess. I don't know.
What else you want to add on that point?
Go back slightly. I put, let's be honest, this is to the ladies. Some of you like to take the piss on dates. You do.
Some of you. A lot of you.
A lot. Some, whatever.
And then they act like they're
angels, exactly. Yes. Someone will order a massive meal, order 5 drinks.
Yeah.
Acting mad greedy, but knowing full well.
Greedy. Okay.
So someone.
No, then they try to take the pictures. They take the pictures of the food, the pictures of their social lifestyle, their best life or their best lie, and then the dude be like this, trying to get up in the picture.
Yeah. He's not going to be in that picture. I can tell you that.
He just doesn't get it.
Those guys don't get it at all.
Aye.
No.
Yeah.
But they'll buy lots of food. One of the reasons is they'll buy it. No, sorry. They'll order a lot of food. Tell the waitress, can you put it in a doggy bag for me so that they can eat it for dinner? Some girls do that. Oh, I want something for dinner. Let me order more than I can eat. They know full well they can't eat all the food they ordered. But put it in the doggy bag. Okay, that's my dinner right there.
And it's like, what do you bring to the table? I am the table, but you're bringing food home, free meals from the shop that you manipulate the man into giving you. Okay. I'm just saying. What else do you want to add on the point?
That is the situation 9 times out of 10. That's why I say on the guy side of it, he's not necessarily going to want to pay your half, because a lot of guys are very clued up. Some aren't.
But let me ask you
but
this.
They know.
Based on the current climate that we live in today, and all these females trying to get free food, meals and things that are men, right? Because men are a utility in this current climate in society, right? How do you think, from a female's perspective, how should a man move? What would you say to your son, your nephews? How do you think they should move around these new modern women that manipulate men? You show a little cleavage, you show a little flesh, and these guys are young dudes coming up. They ain't seasoned yet. I know how it goes. But what would you say to them from a female's perspective? How do they maneuver in this minefield and not get themselves blown up?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The modern woman. Whew, it's a lot. But first of all, when it comes to dressing half naked, all of that stuff, don't be fooled. I would say don't be fooled by these women. If they're crazy half naked, where's your respect for yourself?
But it's not even that, but she's on a lease with an option to buy.
She is. So and I would say don't buy.
Yeah.
Take a pass. But you're dating or whatever, he's dating. I wouldn't say for him to pay for the meal.
Yeah.
The full price, because a lot of the girls, and especially the modern women, they like to play them games.
So the coochie games. So you'd say to a younger dude, 50-50.
Yeah, I'll say suss the girl out. So that's the thing. Not all women is like that.
But some are good.
Some are good.
Some are players.
That's why I say suss
some
her
are
out.
real like, damn.
So some women are really good.
Give us some free game.
I would just say screen and vet. So when you're screening and vetting, you can work out how that female is. If you don't, you're not gonna know.
So I've screened and vet many women. Their report came back all good. After a period of time, they baited and switched because some are better than others. Now, I say that to say this. One of my points is this. Women often don't comply with the men they feel they are equal to. So on one hand, you're saying to the young dudes, go 50-50. But then if that dude is dating a female and they go 50-50, women tend to not respect those men that go 50-50. They expect a man to be ready-made, and they comply to those men that already have it made.
Yeah.
So off the bat, he's going to have to struggle to get the cooch, because that's what the real end game's about.
That's true. I'm a female. My brain goes automatically how females think.
I know.
But as the guy, you're trying to get the cooch. That's your ending goal. Like I said before, if you don't pay, she's most likely not going to give you the cooch.
And hold on, let me say this as well though. Yes, men are trying to get the cooch. But some dudes genuinely actually like you, because after we get the cooch, you got to have some substance, man. Yeah. There got to be a little bit more to you. So I just want to highlight that yes, men want to smash because we're visual. Look, we see something we like, we see, cool, I want to smash. And then it's sort of like, but I do like you and I like your body. We have conversations and you seem like you have a lot more depth to you. But when you're dealing with these women that it's just about, free meals and this whole entitlement, what's a dude supposed to do, man? I can't do nothing more with you.
That's why it's hard for me right now to give a straight answer because I don't really know. I can take a wild guess with some things. I can like see it from the guy's point of view as to why he wouldn't want to pay the bill. Why he would want to go halves. Women love to use men. I'm not saying all women are like that. Obviously, they're not all like that. But a lot of the time, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
They want to get a free meal. So it's really hard to say. If the guy, he just knows, I want to smash, to make it easier on himself, you will pay the bill.
Yeah, but I think a lot of men get the game twisted as far as they will say a woman's a gold digger based on her hypergamy. Just like a woman wants a man with security, provision, protection, the whole shebang, right? Men want a woman that's fit, feminine, friendly, and submissive. And we want a banging body, pretty face, yada, yada, yada. But you have to understand that the entitlement of this woman in this video, that's normal. So I could understand why a guy's like, nah, you know what? Let me throw that game out the window. F all of that. I'm not going to come from the leadership position as far as, I'm trying to smash, because look at the games that they play. I can understand. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think the man should pay. I think you should keep the costs low. I think you should screen the woman. And I think that if say you go to Starbucks or you go to a cafe and have a tea or whatever, right? You're trying to get to know her. If the woman is saying, no, take me to all these high-end places, and she's taking all these pictures,
you know what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But a lot of men, they don't understand female nature. So then they're going to be like, you know what? She played me. She's a gold digger.
See, if you're going on a first date and you're going to pay the bill, I would definitely say keep it low. If you're kind of sussing her out, seeing where her head is at, seeing what she's about, I would keep the cost low, yes. So I would say I would pay that bill.
Yeah.
This is from the guy side. Even though I'm saying I.
If you're a dude, you'd pay.
If I was a dude.
Okay. If you had a ding-a-ling.
Which I don't, but yes.
Yeah.
I would pay the bill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, certain circumstances. Now, if I know that I say you said to the coffee shop or whatever, and I know that going there, whatever she picks out, the bill's not going to be crazy.
Exactly.
So
she got to take some teas and scones.
Take as many teas and scones as you like. It's not going to come up to £50. If anything, it would be like £20. So maybe. I know around
the budget's good.
How many teas are you going to have, really? Or how many coffees are you going to have? So you may get the little snacks that's there.
Yeah.
I'll say probably about £20. You're all right. Yeah. So if you're keeping the cost low on that date, then I'll say, for the guy, pay the bill. But if you're trying to go to these high-end restaurants, which the woman usually will want to do.
They do. So what about relationships? Do you think the same rules apply in a relationship? Should the man be paying? I'm talking in a full-blown committed relationship. It might be, I'm going to use the word concubine. I'm going to go to the biblical sense. So concubine, or in a marriage, and you're in a relationship with this person, should the man pay or should he not pay? Or should it go 50-50?
I wouldn't say 50-50, no.
Explain.
I wouldn't say, if you're in a full-blown relationship, I wouldn't say go 50-50 on that meal.
How should it work?
I would just say, I think the man should pay. He's the provider.
Okay.
Whatever. He's the provider.
Yeah.
Okay, it depends on your household, but typically the guy's a provider, so he's paying the bills and stuff. The woman's the nurturer, looks after the household, the children, whatever. I would say the guy should pay, as in, see, this is if you're going back to old school where the woman don't really have the income.
We're in modern times.
Yeah, I know, but if the woman doesn't really have an income coming in and the guy's paying for everything, then he.
So basically, it depends on your whole dynamic. You know, what
everyone's situation is different.
What you earn. Okay.
But if I want to get personal, for me, and we're in a relationship, I wouldn't mind paying for the date, especially if I said, "Hey, babe, let's go on a date or whatever, and let's go here, whatever." I wouldn't mind paying that. Okay, let me ask you a question,
and that segues me into my next point, right? You're in a relationship, you say, "Hey, babe," like you just said, right? I don't mind paying, let me take you here. There's only so long that you're going to say, "Hey, babe, let's go here." Because at a point, if the woman is in the driver's seat and you're a dude, you was providing, and then it goes to 50-50, at a point, no matter how nice and kind and sweet that woman is, how you are, right? She will emasculate you because she is now in a leadership position. Okay,
let me just clarify real quick.
Go on.
I don't mean pay all the time.
No, that's not. That's what I was saying. So it's not about clarifying. It's a thing of, I hear you. So I'm saying you're in a relationship. The guy is not doing what he's supposed to do in your eyes. This is hypergamy, right? So even if a man is going 50-50, you always, in your software, is saying the way how you're wired up is saying the man should be in a leadership position.
Yeah.
So if he's not in that position, you start to emasculate him because it puts you in a masculine frame. And when a woman's in a masculine frame, it makes her worry. She's thinking, how are we going to pay next month's bill? How are we going to this? How are we going to that? She's starting to take the roles of a man. A woman is not wired up.
Yeah.
For that. So then a dude might say, I could understand, okay, you go into a relationship, you understand his position, but then at a point he's saying, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, I'm going to level up, blah, 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 right? But then there's only so long that woman will respect you. And then before you know it, you're in the feminine as a dude and she's in the masculine. And the whole dynamic is unnatural and you're effed up. She won't respect you. That kind, sweet woman is now Hulk. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. That's how it works. I'm sorry. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. So for me, the man should pay in a relationship to alleviate the problems. Men should level themselves up so they alleviate the problems of women. It's not about, oh, I can make this amount of money so I can pay for women and it's easy because I don't need to worry about money because I'm financially good. It's not about that. See, this is going over a lot of people's heads. But I'm going to say women screen men for security, provide.
Yep.
And if you're not doing that, her thing just goes off. He can't provide. I don't really like him. I might sleep with him, but I won't take him seriously. And people might say, well, she's a hoe and I get to beat. But you got to understand what I'm trying to say. It is what it is. What else do you want to add before we go into the next clip?
I don't really have much more to add, to be honest with you.
So, all right, cool. That's not a problem. We're going to go into the next clip. But yeah, I just say, dudes, you should pay. Help yourself. Save yourselves. It is what it is. With this lady, she had the whole entitlement, which for me was like, nah. I'm not saying it's wrong for a dude to go 50-50. Pay. You know, she pay, you pay, whatever. Women want equality. You got it. What's the problem? Equality isn't always even, but you said that's what you want. So, hey, it is what it is. But fellas, if you want to alleviate the problems that come with women, you put yourself in a position of power. You're in the driver's seat and you're all good. Put in the comments what you think. Should the woman pay? Should the man pay? Or should they both go 50-50? Give us some of your stories. Give us your thoughts. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to play clip number 2. And we're going to come back and we're going to chop up with you guys. All right.
You guys dating? You guys a couple?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, how long you guys been together for?
Like a year and some change.
Yeah, some change. All right, so you guys trust each other? You guys keep it 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, so what if I said switch phones right now for 30 seconds? Y'all do it?
Yeah.
All right, do it.
Well, my phone's over there with my
Go
phone.
get that done.
Yeah, go get your phone. All right, go on a text. What's your name?
Lodge.
Elijah?
Lodge.
Lodge?
Mm-hmm.
So who's Jacob?
Who the fuck is Jacob? Who's Jacob?
Yo,
Who the fuck is Jacob?
bro, relax.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Relax. No, relax. Yo.
Yeah, click down right there. Yeah.
Yo.
There we go.
All right, give me my phone.
Hold on.
You're doing too much. Like, give me my phone.
I love you so much.
Give me my phone.
You asked John for some money.
Give me my phone.
What you asked John for some money for?
Give me my phone.
What you needed money for?
Give me my phone.
What you needed money for?
Give me my phone.
But what you needed money for?
Can I have my phone?
What you needed money for?
Can I have my phone?
What you needed money for?
You wasn't gonna give it to me.
Wow.
Damn.
Give me my phone now.
Who else in here?
Take your time, bro. We got all day. Don't worry.
Oh my
Don't worry
God.
about her.
Who Jeff?
Are you serious right now?
Who Jeff?
Are you serious?
Who's Jeff?
Can I have my phone back, please?
Tell me who Jeff is. You can have your phone back.
Why?
The fuck you mean why? Who the fuck is Jeff?
Bro, give me my phone.
Nah. He sent you $90.
Give me
Yo,
my phone.
She getting money from everybody.
I feel my guy. I feel my guy.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
these hoes ain't loyal.
No. When, it's funny, I knew something wasn't 100 when she was like, let me get the phone. I was like, my phone's over there. What? I knew there's a problem straight away.
That her phone wasn't with her.
Yeah. Not even with her. When she said it's over there, she kind of moved a little bit dodgy. Her mannerisms, the body language was just off. It was questionable. So the thing is this. Should you have access to your partner's phone, their phone and social media? And for me, what I heard in that clip, this is why men are walking away from relationships.
That's true.
What do you think about that?
Should men have access?
Should
the
men have
female's
access
phone.
to their phones and social media?
If
Put in
they-
the comments also.
Yes, definitely. Put in the comments your thoughts. I think your partner should, yeah.
If you ain't got nothing to hide.
Exactly.
What a lot of us do. I.e. who? The woman
women.
in this situation.
Yes, she has a lot to hide.
Because
clearly.
They like to portray men, all you men are dogs, blah, blah, blah. But let's talk about the 80-20 rule.
Mm-hmm.
Most men's not smashing to how you think they are. If you think about your average woman, compare your average woman to a celebrity. Your average woman is getting more dudes sliding her DMs than someone like Drake.
Yeah.
Think about that for a moment. Let that process, respond, react. So there's more women that on this earth than men.
Mm-hmm.
So then women and men, if you look at the stats and the data, it shows that women are cheating just as much as men.
Yeah.
So I wasn't surprised hearing that. I'm just saying that a lot of women, the way she was reacting, if I look at that video, was, no, he can't have access to my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
Yeah.
That's
because
who's Jeff?
Yeah.
Who's all these people?
She didn't want him clearly to see anymore. She clearly had a lot to hide.
Yeah.
I would say if you're in a committed relationship, there shouldn't be any my mind went blank just there. I don't think you should be hiding anything from each other. I think both of your phones should be available to each other.
So in a relationship, in your opinion, the both parties should have access to each other's phone.
Yeah. If you have nothing to hide, there wouldn't be an issue. But
yes,
a lot of, just like in her situation, you'll get, and in the comments, we're going to see it in the comments, I'll let you know from now, a lot of women will say, we should have privacy. Why do you want privacy of your phone? Oh, because whatever reason they're going to give. I'm sure they'll put it in the comments.
Don't you feel that people should have their privacy? You
should have your privacy.
Yeah.
But in this situation, why does your phone need to be private if you wasn't doing anything wrong?
And social media. Because you got females be like, yo, they cheat on Snapchat now because the messages get deleted. Snapchat was made for cheaters.
Yeah, yes, I think so too. Or for them, if them youngers and they don't want their parents to find anything, so it gets deleted too. But the women, a lot of women, they will say, no, we should have our own privacy and blah blah blah. But
convince them weak men, and then men go, okay.
I honestly believe if that's what they think,
I
want privacy. What do you need privacy from exactly in your phone? If you're in a committed relationship, you know everything about each other. Babe, what are you hiding?
Babe, I just need my own time, my own space.
Yeah, have your time and space. Your phone.
For the next dude, get the out of here.
Exactly.
So fellas, when you're around your woman, does she leave her phone face down? Does she leave her phone on vibrate? Put in the comments if this is you. This is possibly a red flag. I'm not saying it definitely is, but around you, is her phone on mute? Does she save her friends' numbers under different names? You check that stuff. How does she move around you? Because it was in this clip, it was about getting money. One dude was giving her $90. Next dude was giving her how much? Well, you ain't gonna give it to me. And it goes back to the same point that we were saying earlier. Who should pay? So when you're a dude that's not in a leadership position, women go to other dudes that can pay. But there's a question for modern women nowadays, how much is enough? Because you can meet a dude that has £1 million, then you meet a dude that has 10 billion, then 30 billion, 300 billion. What is enough?
See, the woman wants the best. She wants the best. I would say a lot of women are very unrealistic. Yeah. And just like you said, when is it gonna be enough? Most modern women, they all have this. They're all like clones, and they all say, "I want a 6-figure dude."
it has to be 100,000 upwards. That's the kind of men that they want to date.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said, bro, if you're going 50-50, she's already thinking, oh, I want a man that's paying 80-90%.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? What's your thoughts on it?
I would just say, women only. That's what I believe. Women only will say they want their phone to be private because they're hiding stuff. I think that's just what it is. You mentioned, is her phone facing down? That's typically what the guys do, right?
I'm just giving the man them the heads up.
Mm-hmm. But the guy's phone is usually face down, on silent, vibrate. So we don't hear.
Is he usually cheating then?
Yeah.
But most men's not smashing though.
I know. But when you are doing those things, it is typically a sign.
Nah.
Okay, what would be the reason why you face your phone down around your girl and it's always on vibrate? And understand sometimes when you get home, maybe you don't want to be disturbed. I get that. But most of the time it's because if your phone is face down and you get a message,
okay,
you're not going to see.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Free game. Well, with cats, right? I'm talking animals.
Okay.
Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see cats smashing? It's very rare, right? Think about that. People put in the comments. Do you ever see cats, the animals, smashing?
I can't say I have actually witnessed that.
Do you see the animals, dogs, smashing?
I've seen that, yes.
What do you think the point I'm trying to make is? That women move in silence. Women are mysterious. Decepticons. They will smash and you won't see. You won't know, but you see dogs smashing because women are more skilled than men.
Mm-hmm.
Men are just like, oh, that's my target. Smash, blam. Wham, bam. Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cats move in silence like ninjas. You ain't going to know. So sometimes you might see a woman's phone face up. You just don't know.
Yeah, hence why.
You got mommy protecting her.
Yeah, sometimes the mummies do too.
Yeah.
Hence why, just like you mentioned in regards to phone numbers, you put in the guy's number under your friend's name. Like say your friend's name is Sarah. You have a phone number under Sarah, which is probably her.
Yeah.
Then you have Sarah new number, Sarah second number, Sarah big head, Sarah whatever, right?
And what else?
You have her number.
Exactly.
And it's like, why do you have so many numbers for this one person?
Yeah.
Why don't you delete the rest? It's because the guy's number is under your friend's
and
number.
so many women, when they're with their dudes, whether it be a date, someone that they're actually in a full-blown relationship with, they're more concerned with social media than actually spending time with their man.
Yeah.
So people, put in the comments if that's you. And listen, feel free. Say that shit, man. Like, don't worry about, I want to be masculine. I want to be that guy. My woman don't play me. Listen, we all get played. It happens to the best of us. So put in the comments if that's you. If you be with a woman on a date and she's more, so how's your day been? Yeah, it's been all right. Put in the comments if that's you. That's how women stay. So that's an indication that she's just not serious and she's a drone. A lot of women out here, modern women, they're clones. Not all women, but it might feel like I'm saying all women.
Yeah.
But that's how a lot of women are.
It's
that's an
not all
indication
women.
That's a problem. When you see that, what do you think about that?
On a date, I don't think you should actually have your phone on the table or in your hand. You should put it away. But, everyone's different and they all do their own thing. But in regards to the clip and the girl, one of my issues was they obviously checked each other's phone. She clearly didn't find anything at that point because she didn't say anything. And he found something straight away. But my issue was the fact that she's laughing. And for me, it's like, why are you laughing? Like, are you taking me for an idiot?
Can I answer that question?
Go on.
In my opinion, the reason why she was laughing was for deflection. women are manipulative, and she tried to divert the situation, and she tried to toy with his emotions. Women are the masters of emotions. So that was her game. Not that it was good game, but that's what she's been taught. Whoever's teaching women in relationship dynamics, whatever channel they go into, they need to get their money back. Get a refund. It's not working for you. What a lot of women do is they prey on weak men. Some dudes, because they feel through their insecurity that they can't do any better, they accept the red flags of women.
Yeah.
They learn to adapt to those red flags and say, hey, you know what? Maybe she isn't when she is.
Yeah.
Because you feel you can't do no better. Where if it's certain kind of men, i.e. let's say red pill alpha dudes that understand female nature, women can't run that. If you're cheating, you can't cheat. Do your thing. I'm smashing. I don't give a F. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So they don't tend to deal with those men because those men will put them right back in that feminine frame.
Exactly.
But the dude was asking questions. Who's this? Who's that? If it were me personally in that situation, I ain't asking who's this, who's that. I already know what it is. We're just smashing. It's cool. All I'll just say in that situation is just be careful as far as your safety, as in the type of men she's dealing with, and as in safety, as in strap up. Don't get bees like that pregnant, because listen, that's 18 years. 18 years. She had you for 18 years. You don't want to be in that situation. I would just say, fellas, if you level up your situation, at a point, listen, wherever you get your confidence from, get it. I'm just saying, when you're insecure and you're feeling low down because you don't have certain utilities to provide for women, you tend to say, you know what, let me cling to this woman that's treating me like crap, and you accept her bad behavior.
Yeah.
I'll just say, level your ish up. Level up. That way, when a woman plays that kind of game, you can say, kick rocks.
Yeah.
I'm too fly for this ish.
Yeah.
Free game. It's the truth. It's the truth. We've all gone through it. Many men's gonna say, no, I never got played. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, keep it 100, man. We've all gone through low points in our life and felt we couldn't do any better. And there's no shame in it.
No, there's no shame.
Let's keep it real.
I don't think you should feel shame. We live and we learn. Make mistakes. It's how you come back from those mistakes. If a girl's playing you, just know, say next time, say you're not going to allow that. You're not going to accept that. Think you're not going to accept that. Yes, we do. That's what I'm saying. We do. I'm sure everyone can say at least once in your lifetime, you've been played in something. So it is what it is in that situation.
Yeah. God, what else do you want to add on it before we close out? I got one more point and then, yeah.
Okay. The fact that, well, this is an obvious one, but the fact that she's keeping asking for her phone back just, says
manipulation.
It all. Why do you want your phone back so desperately? And then when he kept digging, that was just the first guy. When he kept digging, it's like, oh, who's this? So if we actually had time to watch the rest of the video and to see like what actually happened, there probably would be multiple guys in that.
I've seen enough for me.
Yeah, the first one said it all.
But can you understand why men are walking away from relationships?
Yeah, I can.
Because this is normal now. And the sad part about it is when you got the older women saying, you go girl, you play him, get him for what you can get.
Then what then?
Our elders, your elders have taught you some whole jacked up information that's not working for you, because we done the podcast on the whole phase and the epiphany stage. And these women are going through the whole phase or get in the bag. Okay, cool. You get the bag. You're going to end up a cat lady. You're not financially literate. So many of them think I'm hot now. I can get so many guys. I got options. No, you got options that dudes want to smash. Think about a woman that's 25. Think about a woman that's 50. Her past is your future. Your future is her past. Whichever way you want to put it round, right? I don't even know if I got that correct. But that 25-year-old is heading down the route of the 50-year-old. And that 50-year-old's being where you at. And she's thinking, I wish I could turn back time.
And sorry, just to
Go
say
on. Yeah.
to the younger ladies, that older woman is your competition.
No, she's not.
When
Not me.
When that older woman is advising you and she's advising you wrong, it's for a reason. She's advising you to do the wrong thing because she wants to get in there with these younger guys.
They've been lied to.
They have been lied to.
So these women are blue pill. They don't understand. And they have to become red pill aware so they can know how to move in life. But final question I want to ask. I've left in my notes. In the clip, the last clip we just played, should the guy stay or should he leave? Fellas, I'm not going to tell you what you should do. I'm not going to say if it was me, what I would do. What would you do? What do you think the guy should do? What's the best option? Should he stay? A, should he stay? B, should he leave? Should she kick rocks? Is she for the streets? Put in the comments. What do you think?
I think in this clip is very straightforward. Is very straightforward. You can see what it is. We didn't even see the end of anything. We didn't see the outcome of anything. We didn't see how much more he dig through the phone. From what we saw was good enough.
It's a cut and close case.
It's a cut and close case.
Yeah.
Leave.
Put in the comments. What should he do? What should he do? That's my final thoughts. Do you want to add anything more?
Leave.
Well,
Don't stay.
So you would clearly, your thing is you're leaving.
If I'm a guy and I see certain things in my woman's phone, goodbye.
But the flip side of that, if you're a female and your guy cheats, it's kind of not the same thing.
It's not.
But put in the comments. Put in the comments, because this is an unflattering truth, and it might seem like, raw man, that's bad, man. How is it double standards? One rule for one rule for the other.
And it's not fair.
But we can talk about bad locks, but we ain't gonna do that. Put in the comments what you guys think, and we'll try to answer as much as the comments as we can, and go from there. But
like, comment, and subscribe.
Good topics. We got the conversation started. I'm S.Banks TV.
And I'm JD Network.
See you in the next one.
Peace.
Peace. I'm out.